to the Daily Tea at 3 with me, your hostess with the mostest hair today. It got bigger. Whoa. Woo wee. Gosh, I got the Shaka Khan old school hair going on today. Do you love what you feel? Cause I love what you do to me. Oh yeah, I got the old school Shaka going on. It didn't seem this big when I was doing it, but I mean, good night, Irene. It is humongous. Anyway, hello. Welcome back to the Daily Tea at 3. Love you guys so much. I hope your day is off to a good start. It is 3 o'clock Central Standard Time here in Texas. And so I hope you guys are doing well. Hi, LaShonda. Happy afternoon. Happy Saturday. Carmen. Hi, Patricia. Welcome back, friend. Erica. Yes, Erica. I love it. Hi, Mimi. Good to see you, friend. Yes, yes, yes. Glad you guys made it back. God's anointed. Good to see you, friend. Glad you guys made it back. Hi, Carmen. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. So glad to see you guys. Glad you are back. This hair is humongous. I already know. My intention wasn't for it to get this big. And I promise from the time I finished doing it to the time I hit go live, it got bigger. Kind of like a chia pet. But it's okay. Everything in Texas is big, so I hear. All right, friends. So, love you dearly. Glad you are back to see what Guidance Spirit has for us today. Thank you, Patricia. I appreciate that. I am just glad to be with you. I'm feeling good because you're here. Oh, yeah, Carmen, we're in good company, friend. So, I'm glad to be here, friends, and glad that we're going to get some more guidance today. What a blessing. How blessed and fortunate we are that God and Spirit loves us so much. Yes, yes, yeah. We are loved so much by the divine. And let's just sit in that for a second. What a beautiful thought, guys. So let's just sit in that for a moment, just a couple minutes. So we're just sitting with the thought that we are so loved by God. We are so loved by the divine. Just inhale that love. And exhale any worry, insecurity, doubt. Just inhale that mantra. You are so loved by the divine. You are so loved. And release any tension. Very good. Very good. You are very loved. You are very loved. You are very loved. All right, friends. So I'm going to say a prayer and we're going to do the guidance for today. Father, we thank you for this time together. Thank you for answers. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You said where 2 or 3 are gathered together in your name, you be in the midst. So we know that you are here to provide guidance, clarity, truth, and insight. Let me be a clear channel through which you can communicate your messages to the people that you love so dearly. Thank you, Archangel, Spirit Guides of the highest, most holy, divine order. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. All right, guys. So beautiful. This is the card from the self-care deck that flipped over when I was shuffling at the top of the reading. Is called Energy Work. And look at this. This is all chakras are aligned. So I just take this to mean that you are either in a very balanced place, or this is your goal. But this is just being very grounded, very rooted, and all of your 7 energy centers are aligned, right? Very beautiful. Very beautiful. The other self-care card is to make a meal. Now, this is nice. This is really nice. What I love about this, hi Latanya, is it's so therapeutic. I know it depends on your approach, how you approach cooking. For some people, cooking is a chore, but I think it depends on your intention. If you're cooking with someone you love or you're getting to know someone, it's like having an activity while you get to know somebody and talk. Cooking is it's a bonding experience for people, even friends, right? When you have people over and you cook and do stuff together. So, but making a meal, one, it also is a great way to monitor sodium and sugar. So it's healthier most of the time, unless you're heavy-handed with the salt and sugar. But it's just a great way to stay healthy, right? So you may need, and some of you may have felt the nudge, like, I know I need to start cooking more, all right? But the self-care guidance is to make a meal and do your energy work, which we did, which was interesting how that came out before we even turned the card over, right? And then at the bottom of the deck is dance. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. These are great, as I call them, secret shifters. So if you want to shift your energy and raise your vibration and change your mood, another way of saying shift your energy, all of these things are great ways to sort of shift your energy. So very, very nice, friends. Very nice. All right, let's get some guidance from the Divine Energy Oracle deck. Guidance for my friends, Holy Spirit, that are watching and who will be watching. All right, so we have say no. Guys, anointed to have a good time. Say no. Oh, this is a great way to stay balanced. Boundaries. People ask you to do something and you say, no, thank you. I'd rather not. Focus on success. So I love this because it's so much intentionality with respect to your schedule, right? So you're honoring your schedule. You're not just saying no to be mean. You're honoring your schedule and honoring what is important to you. All right. So focus on success. And then the last card, claim your art. I love that sense of ownership. Alrighty, I'm going to read that claim your art card and then we'll get into the spread for today. That sounds good. Swimming. I love it. I love to swim. All right, claim your art, friends. This card says, the more divine energy awakens in you, the more your creative spirit yearns to freely express itself. Trust this creative urge. Let your inner virtuoso out to play. Believe in the artist inside of you. As divine beings, we're all natural creators, and our art is our life. Your divine energy is calling you to recognize the artist in you and view your life as your work of art. You are artistic and creative, even if you feel this isn't you. Okay? If you've lost touch with your creative side, then you're silencing your soul's expression. You don't have to be a good artist. Just allow your true creative nature to experiment and have fun just being creative. Avoid over intellectualizing and reconnect with your intuitive, sensual side. When you deny your creativity, it shows up in frustrating ways, such as being overly critical, rigid, or judgmental and impatient. It is time to paint, sing, dance, or engage in some other creative outlet to free your spirit. Your inner artist needs to express itself. So allow that, right? This was part of the self-care guidance for today, was to dance. All right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Your divine invitation is to give your soul a voice and reconnect with the messy, colorful, musical, sensual, experimental, creative, and artistic side of you. I love that. Oh, yes. Give your rigid work focus self a break and definitely connect with your artistic side for June the 7th. Beautiful. I love that. Give yourself a break. Use a different part of your brain. I love it. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into the guidance for June the 7th. 2020. Keep in mind, these are general. It's for collective reading. So the beautiful thing about a live reading is that it does pick up the energy of the people here. So how beautiful is that? All right, the 10 of Swords, friends. So look at this. This is definitely a tough time coming to an end. Feeling of betrayal. Look what's so beautiful. The 6 of Swords. Moving away from pain. Whether that is physically moving, transitioning, travel, right? Or it could even be mental, making a mental shift or transition from things that are painful, things that have hurt you, thinking about things that, don't serve you. It's over. Stuff that's hurtful. This is all things that get you and move you away from that. So these are strategies, right? Your energy work is a strategy to move you into this place of peace. The 6 of Swords is moving towards calmer, peaceful waters and moving away from drama, tragedy. So these are all strategies. Saying no, doing energy work, making a meal, focusing on success. Somebody is moving towards a successful outcome. And claiming your art today, dancing, all strategies for getting over a hurtful situation or a hurtful experience. These are great strategies, friends. Very nice. And moving towards balance and mutuality, the 6 of Pentacles here. So this is you moving towards something that is helpful, people that can help you, a situation that's more helpful and balanced. You could be going to receive help. You could even be going in a service capacity to give help, a therapeutic thing to do. It's called helper's high. So whenever you become very preoccupied with your own life and stuff like that, it's usually a good indication that it's time to be of service to others and do something for somebody else. Okay. Very nice. And then we also have the Chariot here, which is the Cancer card, which is about victory, success. This is also about being focused, right? The Chariot is definitely somebody who is on a mission and they're focused. So you're certainly moving away from hurtful things, hurtful experiences. No time to replay all that stuff. Let's take a look at the recent past for my friends watching. Let's take a look at the recent past for my friends watching. Thank you. Past influences. All right. Are there any challenges, Holy Spirit, or things we need to be aware of? All right, the Judgment card. So some of you are answering a call, or you feel called to something else, or you have just simply made a decision to move on. Okay. I also see the Page of Swords here, which is a young Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy, but it's also about research. It's also being willing to take on some kind of new challenge or new task. You're open to something new. Okay. And I do see the 6 of Cups here. Alrighty, so there could be someone from your past, right, that's still checking you out, who wants to call you, that's thinking about you. They could be checking you out on social media to see what you're up to, that kind of thing. Alrighty, let's take a look. Present energy for my friends watching. How do they feel about this scenario? What strengths are they bringing to the table, Holy Spirit? The people watching, what strengths are they bringing to the table? What do you want them to know about the present moment? What do you want them to focus on? Thank you. All right, the 3 of Swords. So this is pain, heartache, disappointment. The 8 of Swords is when we are fearful. And all right, so yeah, this reading is definitely about showing you how to move out of this energy. All righty, it's definitely, somebody definitely feels bound by the hurt from the past. And Spirit wants you to understand how to get victory over this. The Six of Wands here. Now, this is also a very high profile energy, someone who gets a lot of attention and gets a lot of notoriety. But it's also about being praised for a job well done, finding the victory. It's also a card of forward movement too. All right. Hi, Lachelle. So I really just feel like for many of you, this is a beautiful way to release the past. And that's a lot of what is going on here. Learning to say no. Wands energy, fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. This is also about our creative energy, right? So I love that if you just really didn't allow yourself to engage. Some people too are fearful of success. You don't want to stand out or be noticed. Some people are very shy that way. So I also see that in your present energy. If there's something you're working on, but you may be the type of person to sabotage yourself because you just don't want the attention. I can relate to that. I just had this conversation with someone. I literally, in the 6th grade, lost a spelling bee on purpose because I was so scared of the attention I would get if I won that I lost on purpose. Fear. So I sabotaged myself. And so one of the things I've noticed over my life, just sharing something with you, is that I've done things like this. I have completely, I didn't feel comfortable being the center of attention. In the band I was in for 16 years, I would often fade to the back, or I would stand on the side. If we had pictures and stuff, I would just stand to the side. I wouldn't want to be right in the middle. So some of you may be this way where your fear is being the center of attention. Your fear is being successful because of the attention that it will bring to you. My suggestion is to just focus on truly the mission at hand. Focus on the success. Don't focus on yourself or what will come of that, or does that mean I'll have to do an interview? Does that mean I'll have to write an article? Does that mean, take yourself, hi, Sean, take yourself out of the equation and just really focus on the mission, the thing that you love doing. Okay. Alrighty. And I do see you taking a leap of faith here with the Fool card, being less weighted down. Chakra work definitely does that. With the Fool card here, that's definitely being freer, lighter, to pursue your dreams. You're welcome, LaShonda. All right. And near future, Holy Spirit, potential outcome for my friends watching. And then we will clarify this, beautiful people. And near future, potential outcome. All right. I'm going to shuffle for another card. But the Queen of Swords fell out, which is being very career focused. And the Queen of Swords gets a very bad rap, but she is really objective and a good friend. She's a good friend. She tells the truth from a very rational standpoint with empathy because she's been through some things. But she's direct, very direct. I think some of you are very destined for career success. For sure. For sure. There's some abundance to that claim your art card. And you also have the Ace of Wands, which is all about creativity. This is feeling completely inspired to do a career path or something that you love for sure. No question. It's like your creativity is your pathway to success. Okay? All right, so let's clarify this. When we clarify, it takes us a little bit deeper into this and to more specifics, okay? So let's take a look we're going to clarify this overall energy. The 10 of Swords, the Queen of Swords again, right? So I love this. This is definitely taking charge. The Knight of Wands, moving forward with your inspiration. Yep. I think it can also be very direct communication. The 8 of Cups, moving towards your dreams, things that are more fulfilling to you. and the Hanged Man. Yeah, this could take some time. Give yourself time, this quest, this journey. I don't think this is something that happens overnight. You may be suddenly inspired to leave or go somewhere. Totally feel that. You may definitely feel totally inspired to leave a situation, totally inspired to take a trip, but give yourself time to heal, to balance. Okay, for sure. To get into this energy. This energy work is synonymous too sometimes with the Hanged Man. It's like, let me find my Zen place, hang upside down from a tree, and get my mind together. So some of you will be inspired to just be in an energy of finding your space, telling people no, so you can be in your therapeutic space, which I love. I love. All right. The Judgment card, Page of Swords and Six of Cups, Holy Spirit. Insight on this past influence. What is Judgment? The Page of Swords. And the Six of Cups. Some of you are ready to work on a childhood dream. You are. Something you've wanted to do in the past. Yeah, you're leaving the hurt of the relationship. You're letting the hurt and the betrayal go in the past. The Three of Cups. Some of you were betrayed by somebody. It could have been a third party situation, or it even could have been your friends. You may have felt betrayed by friends. The Queen of Pentacles is here. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. The Ace of Cups. Virgo. The Ace of Pentacles. Now, this is really nice. This is really nice. Some of you, there's a time of celebration. I mean, literally, you're focused on your coinage. And this is this Queen of Pentacles. See, she's focused on the good things in life. She's focused on things that go well. This is a very intelligent and helpful energy. A person who likes the finer things in life. And it just feels like there's some new opportunities. And you may feel inspired to embrace new opportunities. You may be inspired to look for work in a different state or a different place. But I see new love and a new work opportunity. Yeah. What is this Three of Swords? Healing. The Star card. Yes. Communication from an Aquarius is also a possibility here. What is the Eight of Swords? Some of you may get your dream job or a dream is coming true. I see a Two of Pentacles here. Well, you will be weighing out a possibility. And then the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And the Six of Pentacles again. This person may be communicating with you. They could tell you they want to give you something. I have a Queen of Wands energy here, which is being extremely confident and magnetic, extremely attractive. I feel like you could get what you wanted out of this person, just to be honest with you. If you're this Queen of Wands energy, you understand your power. You understand that if you wanted to, I mean, you could literally get, a mink coat in the summertime if you wanted to. So you understand your ability to create what it is that you want to manifest. Yeah, what's the Six of Wands? I definitely feel like this is a high profile person, somebody who's popular. They're used to getting a lot of attention. They may be a little narcissistic or egotistical. But I feel like you know how to work them. The Magician, a manipulative personality on the shadow side. On the creative side is a person who knows how to create opportunity. You know how to make You know how to make what you want happen. I do see the Three of Swords again, though. So, um, if this is a person you've dealt with or dealing with, they could be contacting you or communicating with you. Just be on, I don't want to say be on guard. It's not to be fearful, but your guidance card says say no. So whatever it is that they're offering, I mean, you might want to say no based on the behaviors of the past. Let's take a look at the Queen of Swords. Some of you will, hi Naomi, some of you may feel like I can do this by myself. Your potential outcome is beautiful. You can do this by yourself, by the way. I'm just saying. Look, the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. You have been divinely inspired. Source is on your side. God is on your side. I mean, you don't necessarily need this person. So boundaries are very good at this time. Saying no is a good thing. You don't need their help. There's no Five of Pentacles here. You're not down and out. You're good. You may have been a little hurt in the past by things that they did or someone betraying you, but and some of you may even have a new relationship or new opportunity coming up. Can we just clarify this outcome, Holy Spirit? The Queen of Swords, please. All right, the Knight of Pentacles, right? So somebody, this is slow action. Some of you could be pursuing something slowly but cautiously. That could also be somebody offering you something. The Page of Wands is when we're ready to start something. We're ready. We're ready to start. The Seven of Swords. That's that shifty energy there. And the Devil. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah. Somebody that is approaching you, someone that is approaching you and making you an offer, say no. The energy and the intention is off. The Devil and the Seven of Swords, thumbs down, bad energy. Whatever it is they're offering, it could be very shallow. It could just be a one-time sexual experience, or because it's a page, maybe 4 times, but it's not long. It's not longevity, okay? So I don't think they'll just run up on you. I think they may be scoping you out to see what their chances are you will say yes. But this is, I just feel like this is the start of an addictive cycle. It's the start of a karmic cycle for you. I definitely would say no to it, okay? Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. For sure. For sure. Now, as it pertains to career, and the Queen of Swords, she can see the BS coming from a mile away, right? She's extremely perceptive because of things she's been through. Because of things she's been through, extremely perceptive. She has become the queen because she has very good discernment and is a great communicator, a great thinker. So you see this coming. You're not oblivious to this. And you also, this is about you, I feel like, guarding what you have built or earned over the years. The Ten of Pentacles. I mean, she's protective of her assets. Yeah, protect your peace. For sure. Protect your peace and act on the inspirations, the creative inspirations. I definitely feel like this is you claiming your art. Act on your inspirations if you feel inspired to sing, to dance. Not only is it part of your health, of your self-care and health care, I feel like it's also a part of your livelihood. And I feel like for some of you, it's a part of your career path. It's putting some pieces in place where you've been looking for fulfillment, or you could be looking for the next thing. It is definitely in some kind of artistic endeavor. All right. So definitely claim and embrace your artistic side. All right, friends. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading, guys. Really nice. So, my darlings, this is where, of course, I open it up for on-the-spot readings for $20.20. You can Super Chat, Cash App, or PayPal. If you feel like you need personalized additional guidance, this is where we do that. And it's a reading just like the one I just did, except it's just for you. So if you feel like that's something that you need, please let me know. No problem, Mimi. You are good, friend. So proud of you guys. So glad to see you. I hope you're having a good Saturday. I hope all is going well. I believe that it is. I believe that it is. Thankful to Spirit for that message. So when we see that joker coming, we can say no. Say, ah, ah, ah. I saw you coming. No, thank you. Oh, Patricia, we are so glad you're here. We are so glad you're here. Welcome to the club, friend. Oh, yes, Mimi. I'm telling you. You know what? And I have the air condition on, and I'm still having a personal summer. Still having a personal summer. I know, LaShonda, right? But it is okay. It is okay. I'm going to get something cold to drink here in a few minutes, friends. All righty. So, it looks like everybody is in good shape. It looks like everybody is in good shape. I'm glad to hear that. That's beautiful and wonderful. Make the most out of this beautiful day. I did not, Lachelle. What's your question? I'm sorry. Yeah, Mimi, I enjoyed it too. That was good. Ooh. What was your question, babe? Oh, Lachelle, thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you for keeping me on track. Um, I did show the garden on IG. So if you want to see the growth in the garden, we had a storm this morning for about an hour. And I promise you, when I went out to look at the garden again today, it's even bigger. So if you want to go to my IG, I put up a real quick video. Everything is growing so nicely. Those greens need to come up out of there. So, oh, Patricia, don't judge yourself. We've all been in love with the Joker. The beautiful thing is that we can change it. You know, it's okay. You know what? And this is what you have to trust. You have to trust that spirit gives you the strength and the courage to move on when you are ready. When you are ready, you will have the strength to move on from that situation. Okay? So don't judge yourself harshly, honey. I have loved many a joker. Loved they dirty stinking draws. All of it. But like the Bible says, and I am like a Bible scholar. It's just even by mistake I did become a Bible scholar. The point is though, when I was a child, I thought as a child and I behaved as a child. But when I became an adult, I put away childish things. So my point is there's a period, there is a marked time of growth when you will literally you could come to a realization. You could be doing a chakra cleanse. It could be a full moon, a new moon, no moon. You could just come to a point in your self-worth journey where you're like, I think there's more. You could just wake up one day. It could be the prayers of your ancestors, girl, your grandmother, your mother, somebody could be praying for you. And one day you are like, I just think I sense there's more than this. I sense I'm more deserving. I sense I am the prize, not the joker, right? He may be a joker, but guess what? You're the big joker. If you're spades player, you know what that means. So they may be a joker, but you are the big joker. That's in the description box, LaShonda. It's Healing Theology on IG. Yes. Yes. So I just do believe that. I do believe that, Patricia, totally. You evolve with your level of consciousness. When you are ready, the teacher will appear. When you are ready, you know. So just be. You can't be anywhere else until you get there. You know. You can only be where you are. Don't force it. It won't stick. Listen to Auntie. You can't force change. You can't force change because then it's not authentic change. So you just be where you are until you get somewhere else. Be where you are until you get somewhere else. Nobody's judging you, at least not in this group. We are not judging you. We are loving you, supporting you, all of that. So be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Yeah, I don't suggest running with no direction. I don't agree with that, Naomi. I don't agree with that. Unless you are in an abusive situation. If you are in an abusive situation and you are being abused, then yes, I suggest that you um, plan an exit strategy, because I've been in those situations. I've been the person in an abusive relationship. It's very easy to tell people what to do when you're not in their shoes. And so I don't know. You need an exit strategy. And what happens is when people try to impose other people's views on them, it doesn't stick because you don't believe it. And how many times have people been in an abusive relationship and they go back to that abuser because it's familiar or because they are codependent? So there is sometimes no, you don't just run with no direction. You run understanding what you're running from and where you are going. Sometimes you don't know. You may not have it all mapped out. But I totally believe when you get to your tipping point moment where you know I cannot do this anymore, literally the ground forms under your feet. I am a witness. I have lived it. And when you are ready, the ground will form under your feet. There will be signs, there will be synchronicities, people will cross your path, things will work out for you that manifest the direction that you're going in. But don't don't um don't take any projected advice, right? People giving you advice based on their own hurt or where they are. Like, girl, you got to get at, girl, you got to do that today. You got to go do that. They don't know what your bank account is set up like. They don't know if your car is running. They don't know if that person is a crazy fool. So you have to create your own exit strategy based on your level of consciousness. I trust the God in you, Patricia. I trust the God in you to tell you when it is time to go and create a plan of escape. Right? 1 Corinthians 10:13 says, there is no temptation or trial taking you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way of escape, that you may be able to bear it. Period. With a T on the end. So there's a way of escape. There's a timing. Timing is everything. So no, I don't advise you to just run. I don't. I advise you to love yourself. I advise you to trust the God in you. My job is to build you up and to get you to trust the God in you more and more every time you turn on this channel. Trust the God in you more and more. Love yourself more and more. There's no indictment, and you have to forgive yourself for if you feel like this person is a joker, if you feel like this is the person that you loved or love, then you just have to explore why. It's important to know why so that you don't repeat the pattern and get you another joker, right? So the fact that you recognize this person may not be the best person for you at the moment is beautiful. It's the first step is awareness. Now, the next step is to understand, why did I choose them? Is it because I was abandoned in the past? Is it because I didn't have a father in my life? Is it because I feel like I can just help people? Am I trying to be their savior? Am I codependent? So it's worth working through those things to understand, how did I end up with this person? Was I looking for affirmation outside of myself? Did I just want a relationship? Was I feeling not pretty or worthy enough? There are some questions here. Get some understanding so that you don't repeat the pattern. All right? That's what I'm here for. That's been my life work. So I help people unravel that stuff and look at it and say, well, wait. And so doing that in the context of love, not judgment, though. Like, getting rid of that judgment. Like, I'm with someone bad. So what? So what? So what? What's important is that you recognize it, or like, this may not be the best person for me. Let me understand how I got here. You hear what I'm saying? Because that's beautiful, to understand how you got there. And then you don't repeat it. So that's beautiful. You want to make changes that heal and stick. You don't want to just be jumping from place to place because you're unhappy. That doesn't work for anyone. So right now, your guidance is to just love yourself. Forgive yourself for picking this person, right? You gotta forgive yourself for letting that energy into your life. But that's a evolution. That's an evolution, right? So it's okay. You'll get there. I trust the God in you. And I trust the God of the universe to get you wherever you need to go, for sure. So the great thing is that I'm glad you found this group. I'm glad you found this channel, because we will love you into loving yourself every single time we will love you into loving yourself more and more every single time, and releasing judgment. We go through too much as people and as women. Forgive me, men who may be watching, but we go through too much as people and as women. We are so hard on ourselves, and we push ourselves day after day. And I should have done that, and I should have done this. And I hope that this channel can be a place where you can just breathe. Don't make me cry. I want this to be a place where people can just breathe and just be. And just be. You just are where you are, but you got to, at some point, hi Angela, you must at some point just love yourself. I don't care what's going on in your life, warts and all. I don't care if you got all the cellulite on the back of your legs like I do. Or your hair is big and it keeps getting bigger. You just have to love yourself at some point. Don't put off another day loving yourself. Embrace a part of you you've never embraced before. The part of you that you don't like to look at in the mirror sometimes. It's like, oh God, I don't want to see my thighs. I'm just speaking for experience. Like, my thighs though, God. Look at my thighs, Jesus. And then I'm like, God, thank you for legs that work. Thank you for legs that work. I'm going to embrace my thighs. I am going to look at them differently. Look at my hips differently, right? So embrace yourself and love you. There is no rejection like self-rejection. It's one thing if other people don't accept you, but you must accept yourself. You know why? Because you are with you every single second of every day. And if you do not love yourself, hi Pisces 999, you create dis-ease within yourself. And when you reject yourself, then your body begins to reject itself. Your cell structure, that's when we start seeing sickness manifest and disease manifest, because we are in essence rejecting ourselves. Don't reject yourself. Love yourself. Embrace who you are every single day. Every single day. You're going to get there. If you got to just hug yourself, Patricia, you're going to get there. You're going to get there. You made it this far. You can make it another day. You know what? My thighs may be dimply, but I like my nose. You see what I'm saying? Like, there is a part of you that you can embrace, and just get used to embracing yourself more and more versus looking at all the things we have to change. And I want to change this and I want to change that. And it doesn't necessarily serve you. So just work on loving and embracing yourself. For sure. For sure. For sure. And I promise you, babe, everybody is not judging you. Everybody is not judging you. If this could be a space where people can really just understand, I won't be judged there. I might be judged over here. I might be judged over here. But this is a space where they're not judging me. They're not looking for what's wrong with me. They're not picking me apart. We all need a safe space where where you can just be you. Where you can be you. Where you can be like, I'm in a 3 of cups times 2. I'm in a 4 special, or I'm in a royal flush. You just have to be where you are and embrace it. Like, girl, I find myself in a royal flush, child. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, because what I am sure of is that whatever you are supposed to learn in that experience, if you don't learn it then, you're going to learn it later. You know what I'm saying? Like all these retrogrades, and when like Mercury goes retrograde, what, June 18th? You ain't the only one, Patricia, that got some stuff to learn. That's why the wheel of fortune keeps turning. Right? Sean. I love it. I love it. But that's why that wheel of fortune keeps moving, because we go, life happens in cycles, right? Life happens in cycles, for sure. Sean, I love it. I love it. And you know what is too funny? I watched Homecoming. I was up late. I was up really late. I didn't go to bed till the wee hours of the morning. But I watched Beyonce's Homecoming again. And I was just thinking, I was like, what have I worked hard for like that? She's a Virgo, like our friend LaShonda. That girl is a beast of a perfectionist. Like, she is such a hard worker. I was like, what have I worked that hard on? I had to really think. She is a perfectionist. Sean, that is too funny. But I was just looking at her. I was like, what? But what it did do, it inspired me. I think she's so beautiful. I just love Beyonce for so many reasons. The same reason the world admires her. She's so talented and beautiful, but she has worked for her success, friends. And isn't it so amazing, since we're having a girlfriend moment? Don't you find it interesting? Let me help people who have had people cheat on them. Because here, Patricia, this is an ordained conversation. Beyonce was married. She's married to a joker. Right? Halle Berry was married to several jokers. Right? I mean, you would ask yourself, who in the world would cheat on Beyonce? Like, that girl is just the most beautiful. I mean, the epitome, iconic. When we think of icons, in the prettiest women by far, questionably, in the universe, both of their husbands cheated. Do you hear what I'm saying? They fussing and fighting on the elevator. You don't hear me, Patricia. You don't hear me. If Beyonce ain't exempt, with all of her beautiful, curvaceous, perfect ass body and all her money and talent, resources, and Halle Berry, by far, unquestionably, one of the most beautiful women on the planet, bomb figure, all of the money. Do you hear me? If they could not keep a joker from cheating, friends, you're in good fucking company. Excuse my Frenchery. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because they epitomize something. Like, it's like, because we internalize so much. Like, we think when men cheat, it's like, well, it's got to be because my underarm flab was hanging over my dress on Saturday. That's why he cheated, because if I get that underarm flab out of there, he won't cheat. Friends, that has nothing to do with it. The most beautiful women in the world have been cheated on, publicly humiliated. And she knows she the baddest bitch. Beyonce, she knows she is. He still cheated. Come on, LaShonda. Yes. Classic beauties. It doesn't have anything to do with looks. It has to do with the person. Let yourself off the hook. If somebody is cheating, if they want to, first of all, they just want to. That is a choice. That is a choice. Being committed is a choice. That is a choice, girlfriends, isn't it? It's not because you didn't make the best macaroni and cheese. Don't believe that. If a man wants to be in love, he will be in love. If a man wants to be committed, he will be committed. But it's not because, you know, you didn't do something right or you're not enough. You're enough. I do believe energy has a lot to do with it. Energy has a lot to do with it. And when you're insecure, a man can sense that, and he may take advantage of your insecurity to do what he already wants to do, but it's not you. You hear what I'm saying? Like, it's an excuse. Like, he can know when you're in your power and when you're not, if it's in his heart to do it. People are drawn away of their own lust, not because you did it. I mean, that would make you a very powerful person, wouldn't it? I mean, if I could make people cheat or not cheat, I would. Shit, I'm the creator, right? So yeah, that would make me all powerful. No, people are drawn away of their own lust, and it starts with their thought. So if somebody is cheating, they thought about that thing. You hear me? Oh, they definitely thought about it first. They certainly did. What they meditated on got bigger, and then they carried it out in their actions. I'm convinced of that. And people who want commitment and want to be faithful are committed and faithful. And they know exactly why they're being committed and faithful. And it rarely has anything to do with aesthetics, looks, figures, all of that stuff. Come to dime a dozen. There's a lot of nice looking people in the world. If a man wants to be faithful and in a relationship, I guarantee you he knows why. He knows why. Yes, Patricia, for sure. So let yourself off the hook, because I sure was watching Homecoming this morning at 2 o'clock in the morning, looking at her like, she is really flawless. Like, I was like, she really did wake up like this. I mean, she's beautiful. She is beautiful. Oh my gosh. I was like, I can't. And this joker did cheat on her. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He sure did. But guess what? They're making that shit work. And it happened in front of the whole world. It wasn't even just the people at church, right? It was the whole world. She was like, I tell you one damn thing. You better make your mind up. What's important to you, sir? Get it together, friend. So I'm just saying, because I was like, wow. So it can't be about money. It can't be about superficial things. That can't be it, because otherwise she would have Jay-Z on lock. It's not that. Not when you the baddest woman walking. I mean, no offense to all the queens in this room, because we the baddest thing walking. But you understand what I'm saying? By the world standards. In her genre, in her arena, she's a bad girl. It's got to be something else. It's not looks. It's not talent, and it's not money. And guess what? It's not her. It's his ass. Yeah, for sure. So it wasn't her, right? That's the conclusion. It wasn't her. And that's the conclusion when we deal with people who decide to make these kinds of decisions. It's not us. That's the choice they're making. But it doesn't make you less than or there's something wrong with you. That's the choice they're making, which then leads and segues into us making a different choice, which is no, thank you. I will focus on my own success, claim my art and my beauty, and go take my bike and go somewhere else. Don't make me leave you. Don't make me leave you, because I will take all of this goodness elsewhere. Get it together. Know your worth and value, friend. I'm telling you. So you're good, Patricia. You're in good company. We all could tell you stories, honey. A love and a joker. I might have to write an article on it, Father. So I just wanted you to feel good. I want you to feel good and know that you are coming out of a hard place. I saw 5544 on my screen. So there are some big changes and things going on. Right? But coming out of tough times. This reading was literally about coming out of tough times and moving into some happier places, a calmer place, moving away from drama, moving away from hurt, betrayal, getting even out of the mindset of replaying it over and over again. Like, who's got time for that? Who's got time for regrets? Right? And so don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up for staying. Don't beat yourself up for going. Be where you are today. God's grace is sufficient for you today. For sure. Tomorrow you might wake up like, I think I want to leave. And guess what? The ground will form under your feet as you go. As your intention goes, so do your solutions. So once you set your intention, like I think I'm gonna leave, things will start falling into place for you to leave. I'm telling you, I've lived it. I've lived it. I didn't just get to these 48 years just overnight. I've lived it. And I know God is faithful and Source is faithful. And the places you don't think you'll find God, He's sitting right there in the chair waiting for you. He gets there before you even get there. Do you hear me? Nothing is a mistake. Nothing is a mistake. We all learn and we go through different levels of consciousness. We learn in very different ways. We're all unique. We're all unique. We learn in very different ways. But I guarantee you, anywhere you are going, God has already been there and He's there waiting for you with open arms. Your angels, your ancestors, people who have, your relatives that have passed on before you, babe. Whatever they do on the other side, I don't claim to be an expert and I don't really dig deep into that area. But what I will tell you is I do believe with all of my heart that they root for you. They root for us. They affirm us, right? Whatever they do on that side to help us, I believe they are doing it. So you're not alone. There are forces working behind the scenes to cause things to work out in your favor. You better know it. You better know it. So let that give you some peace and some encouragement today. Okay? And I didn't mean to talk so long, but it's called Healing Tea Talk. That's what I do. That's what I do. I talk healing stuff because that's what I believe in. That's my whole brand. That's what I'm about. Bringing healing communication and healing products and services to people. Shut up, Sean. I love you guys. I love you. I mean, if I could hug you every day, and that's really what I'm doing every time I get on here, is a way for me to hug you guys every day. And it's not just me sharing my time with you. You guys are sharing your time with me. We have a mutually beneficial relationship. We help each other. We help each other. And I value you guys. I do. You are my family and you are my friends. I'm telling you. So it's not just one-sided. I get just as much from you all, and I love you so sincerely, and I mean that. I mean that. Yes. Doesn't that feel good? You feel lighter? I hope y'all feel lighter. I feel great. I don't have nothing going on. Which is beautiful. I'm not complaining, universe. That's beautiful. I don't. I remember, and I have to really think about that sometimes. Like, I remember when I used to be stressed out about work. I used to be stressed out about my relationship. I would be stressed out about Madison, my daughter. Stress on every hand. I was on the board of a homeless shelter. I'd be stressed out about the band members. We would be fighting and cussing and fussing at each other. I was stressed out. My life, no stress other than dealing with my dad who is aging. I don't have all of that anymore. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. I got a little bit here and there, but no, I'm really not. Yeah, thank you, Angela. I don't have that anymore. So no, I don't really have a love life, but I also don't have no stress. I don't have no boyfriend, but I also don't have no stress. I don't have a husband, but I also don't. There ain't nobody I'm wondering where they at. I ain't got the one. I I go in here and watch the Food Network, and eat me a salad. It's a very simple life. I live in the country. I mean, literally, it was like Source took me out of my very busy life. I was on the hamster wheel. Y'all don't understand. I was working so many hours. I was in a job that was driving me crazy. I was working 70 some hours a week. I was in a band that was like being another full-time job. I was, Lord Jesus, eating everything. I was 25 pounds heavier than I am now. Literally. I mean, good night, Irene. My daughter was going through all kind of mental health issues. I have some stuff. I got some stuff. I've lived through it. Today, my biggest, my biggest challenge was brushing this hair out. The biggest challenge I had today was brushing this out. This took the most time to see if I could get a comb through it, and then to spray all of the spray on it and conditioner and scrub. This is what I was thinking of. That's, look, that's Jesus. Won't he do it? Won't he do it if he want to? Yes. Yes. I'm off that hamster wheel. I'm off of it. I'm serious. And I'm going to tell you something. This pandemic, the pandemic is a tower moment, has cleared up. The purpose of a tower is to cleanse, right? To break down systems, foundations that are faulty. This tower of a pandemic has cleared the atmosphere and leveled some things so we can rebuild and give us a leg up. Naomi, I hear you, girl. I'm just saying, it has leveled some things, so it's okay. And anytime that stress tries to creep up, like sometimes my dad's discontent, I might internalize that, and it may make me want to move faster than I'm ready for and stuff like that. But then I'll be like, he all right. He okay. I got to move at the pace that makes sense for me. So I take advantage of this downtime. It may not be forever. You know what I'm saying? My parents are getting older. But right now, today, which is all I can live in, is today. All I can live in is today. Today, all is well. I may not be a millionaire or several thousandaire, but I have what I need. Let me tell you something. If you have a penny and what you need is free, then you have more than enough. I'm going to say that one more good time for the people in the balcony. If you have a penny, but what you need is free, then you have more than enough. Don't worry about the number in your bank account. If what you need is free and or what you need is coming to you, you have more than enough. You have more than enough. Yes, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Because it can be very easy. I know sometimes, we think about what we want. There is a lot of stuff I want. But what do I really need? My health, first and foremost. My health. When you have your health, you have everything, right? Your health, that mind. If you can think it, getting that mind together. I'm telling you, there's some things that are more valuable than just material possessions and having stuff. So, I love you. I love you guys dearly. I do. I do. I do. I do. So I hope that you feel good. I hope you feel affirmed. I hope that you look at your bank account different. I hope you look at your surroundings and your house different. Enjoy your couch differently. I mean, sit in it real good. Like, oh, watch your favorite show. Get you a little treat or something you enjoy that doesn't jeopardize your health or hormones. Because if you eat sugar, your hormone, caffeine, your hormones. But enjoy this beautiful day. Enjoy this day. Do not let people stress you out. Don't let them do it. No. Where's that card? One more time. Say no. I forgot. I put it up. But you remember, say no. LaShonda. LaShonda, that's smart. You a smart girl. You are a smart girl. I know that's right. Get it in, girl. I'm telling you. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, thank you guys for your time, your love, and your support. It means the world to me. There is nobody like you in the whole wide world. Come on, friends. There's nobody like you in the whole wide world. You cannot be duplicated. There is only one of you. Yes, there is only one you. You are magnificent. You are creative. You are stellar. Nobody can do you better than you can. Hey. Oh, LaShonda, that is outstanding. Go, friend. That's beautiful. I did Zumba for about 45 minutes. I was so glad when that video started buffering so I could hang up. I was like, oh, it's buffering. That must mean it's time to that must mean it's time for me to go eat. Bye. But it was good. I was glad I got my exercise in. So I did about 45 minutes. And I was like, oh, I can't. The music is buffering. Let me hang up. I was like, all right, y'all. Ah, I sure did. I was like, oh, that's my cue. That must be a sign to go sit down in the air condition. And I did. I fixed me some lunch and sat down and ate. Yeah. Oh, Naomi, that is a lot. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. 25,000. Oh gosh. That is awesome. That is just completely awesome. I'm astounded. If I can get 10, that's beautiful. I But I don't keep my phone on me when I'm doing Zumba either. It's sitting on a table somewhere. But girl, you better do it. LaShonda, I'm so proud of you. Oh, Naomi, I see. Okay. That's excellent. I don't keep my phone on me. Maybe one day I'll keep it on me and do Zumba and see how many steps I get in. I might be shocking myself, you know. But yep, slowly but surely I'm losing weight. Slowly but surely it's coming down. If you look at my old videos, you'll be able to see it. I've lost significant amount of weight from when I first started. Yeah. Mostly because of hormones. So I eat mostly plant-based now. Oh, Naomi, good for you. Good for you. I had a friend who worked for the airline. She worked for Delta and lost tons of weight walking, having to walk the airport and stuff. She lost a bunch of weight working for Delta. Yep. So, all right, friends. Well, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get some water and go cool off. See, my hot flash went away, but I'm going to get into some even colder air. Ooh. So, yeah. But have a wonderful rest of the day. And we will meet back here tomorrow, Lord's willing. Oh, Angela, congratulations. I mean, well, you know what? After I had my miscarriage, I lost 20 something pounds walking. Yeah, it took 3 months. It was from October to December, but I did it. I did it. So, very good. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Love and blessings. Please hit the thumbs up button before you leave out if you don't mind. Thank you guys so much. And I appreciate you. And I will see you back here real soon. God bless you, friends. Take care.